Welcome back, guys. This is going to be part 2 of the Barracuda build. In the last video we went and found a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda way back in the bush. It's been sitting back there for years and years and years, and today we're going to go and pick up the car. We've made a deal on this car with a 340 motor that's been sitting in the bush, and a old Chrysler Imperial that's all complete, and it's going to be a parts car. So we got the trailer loaded up and we're going to be leaving shortly, just grabbing a bunch of tools and stuff. We're going to see if we can rescue this old Plymouth. Out of respect for the owner, we won't be doing too much filming there. I will ask if I can set up a time lapse. We'll see what he says. If not, we will do a full breakdown when we get them back, and we'll take a look at them, way better, closer look. The Barracuda is in pretty rough shape and it's pretty far down in the dirt, so it might be a hard pull, but hopefully we can get it out in one piece. So we'll bring you guys back when we get some work done. So we're gonna see if we can get a couple of these tires aired up. The homeowner has cleared out a bunch of brush from the last time we were here. Hopefully gonna be able to get this thing pulled up out of here and onto the road. So we got the truck backed in here. We're just gonna get this front driver's side up off the ground. The tires all hold air for the time being. We do get a fender tag there, but the driver's side wheel is up into the inner fender structure, so I'm gonna see if we can remedy that before we start pulling. So we managed to get the Cuda up on the trailer. It is a lot worse than we thought. Not much left of this thing. Drug her a couple good feet there. Get her up on the trailer. I guess we better collect what fell off. She was fighting us all the way. These inner fenders caved in pretty good. She was not happy coming up on the trailer, but we got her there. Alright, so we got the Cuda loaded up. We got it has a 383 pie tin on it. Not sure if that's legit or not, but it also has we got a couple steelies and a couple rims there. This thing is completely destroyed. There is not much left of this car. Just talking with Dad there in the truck on the way home, we're maybe thinking a chassis. These rear rails are super tore up. The whole car's. This is definitely I probably did it this time. This is definitely by far one of the worst cars I've drug home. So we're gonna get her back to the house, and we'll see if Mom agrees to let this stay in the yard, because we don't really have many other options. We'll see if we can persuade her. The inner fenders are super destroyed on both sides. The tires are basically touching the tops of the fenders. So we're gonna get this thing back. It's gonna be tough even getting it back off the trailer without it falling in half, so we're gonna have to actually make up a plan with this. We're gonna have to get stuff straightened out and braced up. So we're gonna get back to the house and we're gonna take a better look at it. Well, we might have done her this time. She's a little crunchy. But she's got ownership. She's got keys. Haven't gotten the trunk yet. She's gonna need a whole new chassis. The old inner fender's seen better days. Alright, so we're just brought her over to the garage here. We're going to blow out all this dirt and crap. We're going to get you guys in for a better look here. The frame rail is non-existent from the bottom of the body up through the shock tower. Well, right now we have it blocked up under the transmission pan just to keep it up off the ground, or else it basically lays directly on the trailer. So this is it. She's in rough shape. Both the inner fenders are probably the worst part of the car. There's literally nothing left of that inner fender or the brace. The brace is completely rotten off. Firewall is getting pretty ripe there as well. I believe he said it was a 318 in the car. We have the 383 or the 340. I'm not sure exactly what it actually is, but we're going to take a look at that in a minute. Same thing on the far side on the passenger. That inner fender is completely rotten out. We're going to get most of this dirt and stuff out of here and blown off, clean it off. There's the fender tag there. Still in half decent shape, which is good. Our VIN plate is on there, and I probably said this before, but the gentleman that owned this before me was able to find ownership, so this car did come with paperwork signed off, saying 3,917 miles, but that's going to be 103. As you can see down there, there's part of that's the trailer along the side there, so the floor is completely gone on this side, as it is over in the transmission tunnel, more of the same. The console's in pretty good shape. Some paperwork there. Console looks to be in alright condition. So that's the interior of the car. The headliner is actually not in terrible shape. It's sagging a little bit and it's split here in the middle, but we got a good mirror, a door handle. This quarter's pretty much scrapped. There's not much left to this thing. Coming around to the back, we did manage to get the trunk open. A couple old Pepsi bottles, and it looks like a door sill plate or something. A couple rods. It looks like throttle linkage and stuff. A couple U-bolts, slug nuts. Much more of the same, rotten wheel wells. Coming around to the passenger side, this quarter's also hosed out. We did manage to get a couple of American Racing wheels with this one that he had laying around, but the frame rails are almost non-existent all the way through the car. All the door glass, rear glass is in good shape. I did notice there is a crack in the front windshield up there, nothing too major. All the trim around the windows in good shape. This fender's pretty whammied as well. This fender ended up caving in as we were getting it on the trailer. Old original voltage regulator and ballast. We're not sure on the status of this engine. We could see what it's looking like, maybe do a will it run on this one, but it's not looking too good based on the rest of the car. The carbs froze up, but yeah, who knows? We're gonna try and get some of this dirt and debris busted loose and blown out of here, and we'll see what we can do with it. It looks like a 727 trans up to the, I believe, yeah, 318. So let's see if we can get some of this dirt out of here and get a better look at it. Alright guys, we're out of time. I gotta head back up to work today, so that's gonna wrap up the 1970 Barracuda rescue video. What should we do with this thing? If there's enough likes, comments, get enough subscribers, and we have enough push to get this car back on the road, we might have to look at ordering a chassis and a whole lot of sheet metal. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a little short, just out of respect for the owner. We didn't do much filming on site. It would have been a 2-hour time lapse just to watch us get this thing up onto the trailer without ripping the whole front end off the car, so we took our time with it. It did end up paying off. We did get it on with minimal extra damage. So we've got this thing sealed up. All the parts that we found are all in the back of the trunk, and we'll have to revisit this at another time. Probably won't be a while before we get to this. We did throw on a couple old license plates that I had kicking around. They are 1969. We got to find some 1970 plates for it to fit the era, but 1 year off, close enough. They do match. I got one on the front there as well, but anyways, if there's enough push to have this car restored, we're kind of 50-50 with it right now. It's got a really cool story. It is a local car. It's been local for a long time. It would be nice to restore, but this thing needs so much work. It's debatable. So if not, it will be a very good parts car. There's a whole lot of parts that will be in good enough shape to work with. So that is also an option, just depending on where we want to go with it. So as always guys, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see us do with this old Cuda, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.